If you're buying expensive scratch hopes thinking they're better odds, you're making a $20 mistake every single time. The truth about ticket pricing will shock you, and it's not what the lottery wants you to know. I'm speaking as someone who worked behind the counter for years, an ex-lottery employee who watched smart players walk away with more money from cheap tickets, while big spenders went broke on premium games. Before you drop another $20 on a fancy scratcher, you need to hear this. Most players see a $20 ticket and think bigger investment equals bigger return. Wrong, dead wrong. The lottery industry has conditioned you to believe price equals value. It doesn't. Price equals how fast you'll burn through your budget. And once you see the actual math, you'll never look at expensive tickets the same way again. The $20 ticket trap. Let's start with the biggest lie in the lottery industry. Expensive tickets have better odds. Walk into any gas station and look at the display. The $20 and $30 tickets are front and center, glossy, metallic, promising six-figure jackpots. They look premium because they're designed to look premium. But here's what they don't tell you. A $20 ticket doesn't have $20 worth of better odds than a $1 ticket. It has $20 worth of flashier packaging and bigger top prizes that almost nobody wins. The overall odds, the ones that actually matter, are often worse than cheaper games. Let me prove it to you with real numbers. I pulled the data from my state's lottery website. A popular $20 game has overall odds of 1 in 3.2. Sounds decent, right? Now look at a $1 game. Overall odds of 1 in 4.5. Wait, the $20 game is better, you're thinking. But here's the trap. Let's do the actual math. With $20, you can buy one $20 ticket with 1 in 3.2 odds. Or you can buy $21 tickets, each with 1 in 4.5 odds, which gives you more chances to win something. The $21 tickets, statistically, you'll hit 4 to 5 wins across those 20 tickets. Meanwhile, your single $20 ticket is a one-shot gamble. You either hit or you don't. But here's where it gets even more shocking. Those wins on $20 tickets are often just break heavens. You spend $20, you win $20. The game calls it a win. Your wallet calls it a wash. With $1 tickets, a $5 win is a 5x return. A $10 win is a 10x return. The profit margin on cheap tickets is actually better when you do hit. Think about it like this. The lottery wants you buying $20 tickets because you'll spend more money faster with less feedback. One $20 ticket takes 10 seconds to scratch. $21 tickets take 5 minutes. During those 5 minutes, you're winning small amounts, feeling engaged, staying in the game longer. The lottery hates that. They want your $20 in one shot, not spread across 20 chances. Here's what I watched happen every single shift. Someone would buy 5 $20 tickets. $100 gone in 2 minutes. Maybe they'd win $40 back. Net loss, $60. Meanwhile, someone else would buy $101 tickets. They'd spend the same $100, but across those 100 tickets, they'd hit 20 to 25 wins. Small wins, sure. $2 here, $5 there, maybe a $20 or $50 mixed in. They'd walk away down $30 to $40. Still a loss, but a much smaller loss with way more entertainment value. What's your go-to ticket price? Drop it in the comments. I want to see how many of you are trapped in the $20 ticket cycle versus actually playing smart with volume. The math they don't want you to do. This is the secret that changes everything. The lottery industry hides behind big jackpots and glossy tickets because they don't want you doing basic multiplication. Let's do it right now. Grab your phone's calculator. We're about to destroy the premium ticket myth forever. Scenario 1. You have $60 to spend. You buy 3 $20 tickets. Overall, odds are 1 in 3.2 per ticket. Your probability of hitting at least one win? About 68%. Sounds pretty good. But remember, most of those wins are break-evens or small returns. You might win $40 total across 3 tickets. You spent $60. You're down $20. Scenario 2. Same $60 budget. You buy $61 tickets. Overall odds are 1 in 4.5 per ticket. Your probability of hitting multiple wins? About 90% plus. You'll likely hit 13 to 15 wins. Even if most are $1, $5 returns, you're looking at $30 to $50 in total wins. You spent $60. You're down $10 to $30. Same budget, better outcome, and you got 10 times more gameplay. But here's the real kicker. Jackpot probability. Everyone assumes $20 tickets have better jackpot odds. Let's check the actual numbers. That $20 game. Top prize odds are 1 in 3.5 million. The $1 game. Top prize odds are 1 in 2.8 million. The cheap ticket has better jackpot odds. Let that sink in. You're paying 20 times more for worse jackpot odds? Why does this happen? 'Cause the lottery knows most players don't read the fine print. We see a $5 million top prize on the $20 ticket and a $50,000 top prize on the $1 ticket. They assume the $20 ticket is the better gamble, but they're comparing prize amount, not probability. The $1 ticket gives you a better chance at its top prize than the $20 ticket gives you at its top prize. Here's the formula that casinos use and lottery players should too. Expected value equals probability times payout. A 1 in 3 million chance at $50,000 has better expected value than a 1 in 4 million chance at $5 million. The big number is designed to cloud your judgment. Don't let it. Let me give you a real example from my time behind the counter. We had a regular named Janet. Every week, she'd spend $100, but instead of buying 5 $20 tickets, she'd buy 100 $1 tickets. She'd take them home, scratch them over the week, track her results. Over 6 months, Janet's average loss was $15 per $100 spent. That's an 85% return rate. Compare that to another regular, Tom. Tom bought $20 and $30 tickets exclusively. Same $100 weekly budget. Over 6 months, Tom's average loss was $45 per $100 spent. That's a 55% return rate. Same budget, wildly different outcomes. Janet understood volume. Tom chased premium packaging. Try this experiment yourself. Next time you have $40 to spend, split it into 2 strategies. Week 1, buy 2 $20 tickets. Track your total wins. Week 2, buy $41 tickets. Track your total wins. Compare the results. Which strategy gave you better returns? Share your findings in the comments. The premium ticket illusion. This is pure psychological manipulation, and it works on almost everyone. Expensive tickets are designed to feel like luxury purchases. Thicker cardstock, metallic inks, embossed numbers. Fancy names like Diamond Millions or Platinum Jackpot. It's all theater, and you're paying $15 extra for the show. The lottery industry studied casino psychology. They know that premium-feeling products trigger different brain responses. When you buy a $20 ticket, you feel like you're making a serious play, a real bet. The $1 ticket feels like pocket change, not a legitimate gamble. That emotional distinction makes you willing to pay more for the same odds or worse odds just because it feels more substantial. Here's the truth. Every scratch-off ticket, from $1 to $50, is printed by the same machines using the same security protocols, with the same random number generators. The only differences are cosmetic. The cardstock might be thicker. The graphics might be fancier. But the fundamental game is identical. You're scratching silver coating off predetermined outcomes. Price doesn't change the underlying mechanics. I watched this play out thousands of times. Someone would buy a $30 ticket, scratch it carefully, savor the experience. They'd lose. Then they'd buy another one, convinced that spending more meant they were due for a win. Meanwhile, someone at the next register would grab a stack of $2 tickets, scratch them fast, hit 3 small wins, and leave happy. Same store, same minute, completely different psychology. The premium ticket illusion works because it taps into status. Buying a $20 ticket feels like you're playing in the big leagues. Buying a $1 ticket feels cheap, almost embarrassing. But here's the reality check. The lottery doesn't care about your self-image. It cares about extracting maximum money from you, and premium tickets extract money faster. Here's a test. Next time you're tempted by a $20 ticket, ask yourself, am I buying this because the odds are better or because it feels more legitimate? Be honest. If the answer is feelings, walk away. Buy $21 tickets instead. Your wallet will thank you. What's driving your ticket choice? Actual odds or emotional appeal? Drop an honest answer in the comments, because self-awareness is the first step to playing smarter. The break-even scam. This is the most insidious trick in the entire scratch-off industry. Break-even wins, and expensive tickets are loaded with them. Let me explain how they're stealing from you in plain sight while making you feel like a winner. You buy a $20 ticket, you scratch it. It says, win $20. You feel excited for a moment. Then you realize you just got your money back. You didn't profit, you broke even. But the lottery counts that as a win in their odds calculation. So when they advertise 1-inch -3 overall odds, they're including all those break-evens. Here's why this matters more on expensive tickets. A $1 break-even is whatever. You got your dollar back. $20 break-even is devastating. You just spent emotional energy, time, and hope on a ticket that gave you nothing. And it happens constantly on premium tickets. I'd estimate 40% of wins on $20 tickets are break-evens or small wins that don't even double your money. Compare that to cheap tickets. On a $1 game, break-evens exist, but they're less psychologically damaging. And when you do win, it's usually a multiplier. Win $5 on a $1 ticket. That's 5x. Win $10. That's 10x. The profit margins are actually better when you hit. On a $20 ticket, winning $30 is only 1.5x. Barely worth the scratch. Let me show you the real numbers. I tracked 2 weeks of sales at my store. Of all the $20 ticket wins that were claimed, 38% were $20 break-evens. Another 31% were $25 to 40 wins, barely above break-even. Only 31% were actual significant wins of $50 or more. So roughly 70% of wins on expensive tickets barely move the needle. Now look at $1 ticket wins. Only 15% were $1 break-evens. About 40% were $2 to 5 wins, which are legitimate multipliers. And 45% were $10 plus wins, which are massive multipliers on a $1 investment. The win quality on cheap tickets is objectively better. The lottery uses break-evens to pad their odds calculations. They want to advertise 1-in-3 odds. Knowing most of those wins won't feel like wins to you. It's technically accurate, but functionally deceptive. And expensive tickets are where this scam hits hardest. Have you ever hit a break-even and felt robbed? Comment below, 'cause you should feel robbed. They engineered that disappointment into the game. The jackpot myth. Let's destroy the biggest myth keeping you trapped in expensive tickets. Big jackpots mean better chances. Absolutely false. Jackpot size and jackpot probability are completely separate variables. The lottery banks on you confusing them. Let's clear it up with math. Pull up your state's lottery website right now. Look at a $20 game. Check the top prize. Let's say it's $5 million. Sounds incredible. Now check the odds of winning that top prize. Probably something like 1 in 4 million. Now look at a $2 game. Top prize is $50,000. Check the odds. Maybe 1 in 1.5 million. Do the expected value calculation. $5 million divided by 4 million odds equals $1.25. Expected value per ticket on the top prize alone. $50,000 divided by 1.5 million equals $0.033 expected value. Wait, the $20 ticket is better. No, because you're not buying one ticket. You're buying with a fixed budget. With $20, you can buy 10 $2 tickets. But here's what really happens. Most players see $5 million and stop thinking. The number is so big, it shuts down rational analysis. That's called anchoring bias. The lottery throws a massive number at you, and it becomes your reference point. You stop comparing odds. You stop calculating expected value. You just see $5 million and hand over $20. Meanwhile, the smart players are buying 20 cheap tickets for the same price, giving themselves 20 individual chances at jackpots instead of one. Are the individual jackpots smaller? Yes, but the probability of hitting one is higher. And in gambling, probability matters more than payout size when you're working with a fixed budget. Here's a real-world example. My state's lottery reported last year's top prize winners. Of the 50 biggest wins over $100,000, 28 came from tickets priced $5 or under. Only 22 came from tickets $10 or higher. The cheap tickets produced more big winners, not because they're magic, because more people buy them, creating more volume, which statistically produces more jackpot hits. Think about it from the lottery's perspective. They want to advertise big jackpots to sell expensive tickets. But they also need to produce regular winners to keep the system credible. Where do they concentrate the jackpot odds? In the cheaper games with higher volume. They can afford better jackpot odds on cheap tickets because they're selling millions of them. Expensive tickets have worse jackpot odds because they sell fewer of them. What's the biggest win you've ever had? And what price ticket was it from? Share below. I bet most of you hit your best wins on cheap to mid-price tickets, not premium ones. The budget destroyer. This is the final nail in the expensive ticket coffin. Burn rate. How fast you go through your budget. Expensive tickets destroy your bankroll at lightning speed. And once your money's gone, your chances are over. Cheap tickets extend your playtime, which extends your chances. Imagine you walk into a store with $100. Strategy 1. Buy 5 $20 tickets. You're done in 3 minutes. 5 scratches. If you don't hit big on those 5 tickets, you're walking out empty-handed and broke. Strategy 2. Buy $101 tickets. You've got extended engagement, multiple chances, dozens of small wins to keep you in the game. But here's the psychological trap. The faster you lose money, the more likely you are to chase losses. You buy 5 $20 tickets, lose everything, and now you're emotionally compromised. You feel like you need to win it back, so you buy 5 more. Then 5 more. Before you know it, you've burned $300 in 10 minutes. That's not entertainment. That's financial self-destruction. Cheap tickets slow down your burn rate. Even if you're losing slowly. That slow bleed gives your rational brain time to catch up with your emotional brain. You can assess whether to keep playing or walk away. With expensive tickets, by the time your rational brain catches up, your wallet is already empty. Let me give you a concrete example. I had 2 regulars who both spent about $200 per month on lottery tickets. Player A bought $20 tickets exclusively. He'd come in once or twice a week, buy 10 tickets, scratch them in his car, and leave. If he won, he'd roll the winnings into more $20 tickets. His monthly net loss averaged around $160. That's an 80% loss rate. Player B bought $1 and $2 tickets. She'd come in weekly, buy $50 worth, take them home, scratch them throughout the week. Small wins kept her engaged. She'd track her results on a spreadsheet. Her monthly net loss averaged around $60. That's a 70% loss rate. Same hobby, drastically different financial outcomes. The difference was burn rate. Player A condensed his losing into short, intense bursts. Player B spread her playing over time, allowing for better decision-making and more frequent small wins that offset losses. Slow burn beats fast burn every single time. Here's your challenge. Track your burn rate next month. How fast do you go through your budget? If you're buying expensive tickets and you're broke within an hour, you've got a burn rate problem. Switch to cheaper tickets. Extend your gameplay. Give yourself more chances. Report your results in the comments. It's the real winner's strategy. So what's the actual winning strategy? Volume plus patience. Buy more cheap tickets over time instead of fewer expensive tickets in bursts. Let me break down the exact system that smart players use. Step 1. Set a fixed monthly budget. Let's say $100. Step 2. Divide that by 4 weeks. That's $25 per week. Step 3. Buy only $1, $2 tickets. That's 12 to 25 tickets per week. Step 4. Track every result: wins, losses, net position. Step 5. Roll 50% of winnings into next week's budget. Pocket the other 50%. This system does 3 things. First, it maximizes your volume. You're buying 50 to 100 tickets per month instead of 5 to 10. More tickets equals more chances. Second, it controls your burn rate. You can't blow your whole budget in one session. Third, it creates discipline. You're tracking data, not chasing feelings. Compare this to the typical expensive ticket buyer. No budget, no system. Walk into a store, see a flashy $30 ticket, buy it impulsively. Lose, feel bad. Buy another, lose, spiral. End of month, they've spent $400 and have nothing to show for it. No data, no discipline, just losses and regret. The volume plus patience strategy won't make you rich. Let's be clear about that. The lottery is still a negative expected value game, but this strategy minimizes losses while maximizing engagement and small wins. You'll lose less money over time while getting more entertainment value. That's a win in the world of scratch-offs. Here's the complete system in one paragraph. Budget $100 per month. Buy only $1, $2 tickets. Purchase $25 worth every week at high-volume stores on Tuesday mornings. Focus on 1 or 2 games you understand. Track every ticket, date, store, game, result. Roll 50% of winnings into next week's buy. Pocket 50% as profit. At end of month, analyze your data. Adjust your game selection based on which ones paid best. Repeat monthly. Try this system for 3 months. Track your total spent versus total won. Compare it to 3 months of random buying. I guarantee your loss rate improves. Share your 3-month results below. Let's build real data on what actually works. Let's bring it home if you're still buying $20 tickets thinking they're better. You're playing exactly the game the lottery wants you to play. Fast burns, big losses, emotional decisions. The truth is, cheap tickets give you better volume, better burn rate control, often better jackpot odds, and way better win quality when you do hit. Which revelation shocked you most? The break-even scam. The jackpot odds myth. The burn rate reality. Tell me in the comments. And if this changed how you think about ticket pricing, hit like, subscribe for more lottery insider truths, and share this with someone still wasting money on premium tickets. Here's your action plan. Stop buying tickets over $5. Increase your volume with $1, $2 tickets. Track your results for 60 days. Compare your loss rate to your previous buying habits. You'll see measurable improvement. And improvement, even small improvement, is what smart playing looks like. The lottery industry makes billions because most players chase the feeling of luxury instead of the math of probability. Don't be most players. Be the informed player who understands volume, beats price every single time. Start today. Buy 10 $1 tickets instead of one $10 ticket. See the difference yourself.